everyone. Gorgeous first run of the week this week. Lovely weather. It's just a cool breeze, bit of a wind picking up, but the sun is out, blue skies, and it's glorious. This is what running is all about. Just nobody about. Can take it nice and easy, no rush, nice easy run for 40 minutes today. Start the week off. Right, still a long way from the Sables, so there's no rush, but I also had the first vaccine over the weekend, which is good to get that out of the way. Had some mild side effects from that, so it's flu-like symptoms, but they soon cleared up, no problem. Oh, and I don't know whether you guys have heard of the Barkley Marathons. If not, do check out the documentary on YouTube. They're organised by Laz, who's the same guy that organised Big's Backyard Ultra, which I talked about in the previous video. Barkley Marathons, 5 loops to be completed in 60 hours. You have set time limits for each loop to meet the cut-off. It is an incredible race. In all the years it's been running, and it's been going, so I can't remember exactly now, but it has been going a long time. There's only been 15 finishers in all that time, actual finishers. This year nobody finished. In fact, all bar 2 people only made first 2 laps due to really poor weather conditions. But it is like a race like any other. It is incredible. I can't really do it justice while I'm running here, but just to say, you're not allowed any GPS tracking. You're given a handmade map. You're actually given a watch to use. This year they were given antique replica pocket watches, old-fashioned pocket watches, and they were set to what that's called Barkley time, so they weren't even set to the real time, which was even more of a mind bender, I'm sure, for those taking part. But what an incredible challenge. And at the what you have to do is, on each loop you get given a number, corresponds with a page in a book, and you have to collect the pages from the books that are scattered across the course. So a bit like orienteering really, but with a much bigger difference. Anyway, like I say, I'm not going to do it justice. Please just go and check it out. Such an awesome thing. Hell of a challenge. Right, I'm going to carry on my lovely run in this sunshine. See you all tomorrow. Cheers. morning all, being rewarded with it's going to be a gorgeous sunrise this morning. Out early for my 5:30 run. It's going to be a good day, I think, in terms of sunshine. If the cloud stays away, it'll be really nice. Great to get up and get out. To be honest, once you get used to it, it's not too difficult. I have been getting up and getting out early quite regularly now for a few years, but I initially started doing that because I found I kept missing my runs after work with either events I had to attend or just getting home for family time. And it was near impossible to fit in long runs in the evening. So getting up in the morning before anyone else is about means they don't get any in the way of anything else. And I get to enjoy what is probably one of the best times of the day. Right, so I did my 2-hour run this morning, lovely and fresh. Just got to nip into the physio now. So I am just on the back of a injury to my soleus muscle. For those not familiar, that's a muscle in the lower leg behind the calf. I am reliably told that is actually does quite a lot of work for the size of the muscle, apparently. And as I'm getting a little bit older, things are starting to creak a bit, so I need to take a little bit of extra care. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so fresh out from the physio. Feel like a totally new leg, to be honest. It's really good having someone who knows what they're doing working on your leg. It just makes so much difference. It really does. Loads better, but it's still some tightness in there. So I got some homework to do, and we'll be popping back again just to make sure. Oh, another glorious morning this morning. Not up so early, but I've only got a short one. Out for 30 minutes, but some of those minutes will include some 30-second intervals. Not my favourite training. So I've got to do 9 sets with 30 seconds flat out and then 30 seconds rest. Don't sound like much, but personally I know I will be willing them to finish once I get to set 7 and 8, and then a slow jog home. So I'm going to enjoy this relaxing warm-up while I can, but it is really stunning out here, if a little bit chilly. And that's me after 9 30 seconds intervals. I hate that. Yeah, give me a long old run any day. Oh, lovely out on the Angles Way today. Wind behind as well, which is a bit of an assist. But when you're doing a loop in the wind, you know one bit's going to be wind behind, but sure as anything you're going to get headwind at some point. So I'll take it when I can this morning. Anyway, I finally pulled the trigger, decided what my big race is going to be leading up to Marathon of Sables in October. I have entered the Suffolk Back Yard Ultra. Oh yeah. So start time 12 o'clock, 5th of June 2021. See my previous video if you want a full explanation of the Backyard Ultra, or just simply do a search online. But basically 4.167 mile loops. You got to do a loop starting on the hour, every hour, get in before the hour, have a little rest to refuel, get in after the hour, and you're out. Point of the race? Well, is there any point to any race really? Last person standing, basically. So you keep going until there is only one person left. The record for the Suffolk one is 40 loops. So yes, quick maths says that's 40 hours. That'll be 40 hours with no sleep and whatever food you can cram in when you're running around loops like a loony. My aim, well, it's been a long time since I've stayed awake all night, being of the age I am now. I usually tend to start dropping off any time from 9 o'clock onwards. So this should be fun, but yeah, looking to get in 24 laps if I can, 24 hours. That would be my goal. That's the equivalent of 100 miles. So that would be a really good test for MDS, for the long stage of the MDS, which can be typically 70 to 90k. So if I can do 100 miles in that environment in Suffolk, then whilst there are other challenges out in the desert, you know, time on feet counts just as much as anything else. So hopefully be a good addition to the training, and just be a fantastic milestone. So 24 hours is the aim, 24 loops, and now the training needs to get a little bit more serious, because it wasn't until after I pressed the subscribe button to the event that I realised it's only 10 weeks away. Yeah, so that is a little close to train for 100 miler. Luckily, the miles I've bagged training for MDS all this time, and the other ultras I've done, should see me in good stead. So I'm not going out there green, and at least for the first few loops anyway, I'll be back in time for a little bit of a a rest, fuel and everything before it gets too tough. So let's see how it goes. Might have to add in some specialised nighttime training as well. I will keep you updated. Cheers. We've got this stunning church just here on this country loop that I'm doing. It sits quite near the start of what's known as Bodica Way. Very few houses around here, farms, not all behind me, and then you have this picturesque church that's glorious in the winter with the snow on the ground, and just as much so this time of year as well. For those of you not familiar, Bodica Way. So Bodica was queen of the Iceni in Roman times. The Iceni tribe, basically based in Anglia, and Bodica wanted revenge against the Romans for attacking the people and children. So she supposedly marched this route with her army from Norwich down to Colchester. The official walking route ends in Diss, I believe, but she went all the way to Colchester and took it off the Romans. Thank you very much. I believe they gave her appropriate dues in return. But if you ever get a chance, you can get off the train at this station and literally walk or run the route all the way to Norwich. 30 odd miles it is. I ran part of it from Dickleborough, which was 32k across here as well. It's a lovely route, and some landowners like these guys have allowed part of their property to be crossed by the road, which is really good. You can see how well marked out this field is, which is a credit to the landowners for doing this, because it is a really gorgeous route to walk or run, and because it starts and finishes at a train station, you know, it's one of those routes that are highly accessible by most walkers, even if you haven't got access to a car or you haven't got to get out to the middle of the countryside at the start of it, basically. So well worth checking out. That's the Bodica Way. I'm on it, parts of it quite often. It gets a bit like here, it's still really muddy underfoot. There are sometimes cattle in this field, which obviously, coming up to spring, want to be mindful. Cows with young calves and all of that, but that's another story. Anyway, get out and enjoy the Bodica Way at some point if you're ever out this way. It's well marked and it's a lovely Lovely route. Right, coming to the end of the last run for the week. It's been a relatively gentle week. Around about 50k. So nothing too horrendous. Of course, we'll start to pick up now as we we'll start to get into some serious training for the Suffolk Back Yard Ultra. And that's gonna be a little different. It's gonna be more about to keep going and stamina. Than it is fast pace. It's going to be about a steady pace. So I'm going to sit down and work out, so what does that pace need to be every hour, and then we find out whether we can keep it up. Set myself a target of 24 loops. That'll be 12. That'll be 24 hours. Cheers guys, have a good week.